It is 1844 on Wednesday, April the 15th, and we are back for yet another episode. I believe this is episode 9, but don't quote me on that. I still haven't figured that out. These numbers are getting too big, too large for my little brain to think of, and I don't know what I'm saying right now. But we are back for another episode of food. So we have burger and hot dog. Yesterday's episode, maybe the episode before that, I kept saying burger and fries, but I meant to say burger and hot dog. I don't know what was wrong with me, but we also have, I kept wanting to say condiments. No, we have vegetables. So we have cucumbers. I guess cucumber's a fruit, isn't it? Because it has seeds. Anyone? And carrots. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to put the top of the bun on top of the burger, pat it down, and this stuff is going to go in the microwave for 25 seconds, I think, with my newly patented bun trimming technique with a knife to make them the perfect size. Okay, so let's do that right about now. When I said that, I immediately thought of the Funk Show Brothers song. What is that song? I wonder if I heard it recently, and so that's why I'm thinking about it. But I said right about now, and that's one of the lyrics in the songs. Oh shit, I forgot to put my... I have this like pedestal that I put my food on. You've probably noticed it. It's to bring it up. It's to raise the food up so that the camera picks it up. But I forgot to bring it on the table, so I'm gonna have to do that. Okay. That was loud. Okay, so let's put everything to the side. It's a little behind the scenes action on what goes into making these absolutely amazing videos. Okay, so I'm going to put the camera on the tripod. There you go. I feel like it's extremely dark today because it's extremely dark outside. It's actually raining right now. So let me get my pedestal. What it is, it's a box and a t-shirt over top of the box. So that's what it is. OMG, amazing. Okay, that should be good enough, right? I believe I always have the burger on the right, hot dog on the left, and I believe I have my stuff right here in frame, perfect. Then I always put my pants up. Oh, I forgot to do this. I'm gonna have to take it off the tripod, the camera. We have to go over to the speaker so I can tell you what we're listening to. I was switching it up today. You might be thinking, hey, that's not the same song that's been playing the last couple videos. That sounds completely different. And you'll be correct. That is keyboard track 1 from Violations. Is that what it is? It says, I'm trying to read my computer screen. Oh. Yes, it's keys number 1. It's really dark. Oh well, what can you do? I mean, I do have another light. But it's behind me, so I don't know if that'll do any good. Who cares? What was I gonna say? Yeah, so it's keys track number 1 from Violations. We've been listening to keyboard track number 2. So now we're listening to number 1. So you're probably, I bet a lot of people caught on to that. Just kidding. Okay, so let's eat this right away. Let's dig into it. Yesterday I mentioned that I think I trimmed too much of the hamburger bun. And so today I was gonna trim a little less. However, I think I didn't cut, I think I still cut too much off. So I'm going to have to readjust for, I think tomorrow's the finale of the burger and hot dog meal. So kind of unfortunate because I've been enjoying these burgers and hot dogs. Oh yeah. Tastes really good. All right, the hot dog one is trimmed perfectly, just like yesterday. Oh yeah. Tastes mighty good. So it's raining right now, but it wasn't earlier today. It was actually really humid out today. I thought it was going to be really warm, and then I checked the weather before I went for my second walk, I believe. It said it was only like 15 degrees. I'm like, what? It was supposed to be 20 something. And so I go on my walk, and it was like extremely humid. So it ended up being really hot anyway. But oh yeah. So yesterday was the finale of the chocolate brownie cheesecake with caramel. So I've been in a deep depression ever since the end of that. Call back. I'm just joking. But yeah, I've been, it's, you definitely shouldn't eat half of one of those cheesecakes every night. So I should be somewhat glad that I'm not having it tonight. However, we are having something similar tonight. We have a new dessert planned for tonight, and it's similar. It's got similar ingredients. So, but it's not going to be quite as extreme as the past couple nights. So I'm giving my stomach a little bit of a rest. Though it hasn't been bothered at all. I seem to really be enjoying these pig out sessions that I've been having. So oh my God. Oh, what a meal. Got myself some cucumbers, crispy cucumbers. They're still crisp. I think this is day 3 since I cut it open. My lights are right there. I've got 2 lights right there, so I guess I'm sort of trying to angle myself towards them so that my face shows up as light as opposed to being like this. Whatevs. So I still don't. Yeah, this is one of the best parts of the song. I didn't have enough time to get out of my chair and showcase it. Because I'm still not used to, like I got, keyboard track 2, not quite memorized, but I knew there were like these 2 really good parts of the songs. And I knew sort of about when they were coming up. But I don't have this one memorized, this track. And I don't think I have the other ones memorized either. All right, let's keep eating. So for lunch, I did have my fried egg sandwich. And when I bought that shredded cheese, I thought, hey, I could put some of that on my fried egg sandwich. That would be really good. But then I forgot to do it. Except for today, I remembered and I put some on and it tasted amazing. But I think I may have, I mean, I didn't use a lot, but I did notice that there was more substance to the meal. So I might not put any on tomorrow. If I do, I'll just do it very lightly, very subtly, with the silent B. Subtly. Oh, that was big white. It is better. My trim job. It sounds very dirty. Trim job. My trim job on the hamburger bun is better today, but I think it's still like it's just a little too small but just by a matter of millimeters. Wow. It's so good. I'd like to have this type of meal more often, but I don't think I can justify it. I had mentioned that I thought the hot dogs were a ripoff because they were $10.99 for 5 of them. And then I was praising the burgers, how there was only like, I did get them on discount, but they were like $4.30. And I got 4 of them, but I forgot that I got 2 packs of 2. So each of the packs was for something. So, I mean, especially if you don't get them on discount, then it's basically the same as the hot dogs anyway. So, maybe even more expensive. So I don't know what to do here. Clearly, I'm happy that I got a taste of the burger and hot dogs because, as I've been mentioning, it's that time of year and I've got myself a craving. Maybe I consider the vegetables, the cucumbers and the carrots, to be fries. Maybe that's why I keep saying burgers and fries. I am looking forward to the dessert though, that's for sure. I've actually talked about this dessert before in I think multiple videos, my older videos. I forget which series. It was either How Was Your Day or the Todd Eats ones. But, they haven't been featured, but the name, I've mentioned them. And so I finally bought them. Looking forward to eating them. It was just so tasty. I feel like I haven't been showing doing close-ups of the food enough. All right, just a couple more bites. There's another good part of the song. That's some good stuff. Oh yeah. I guess I have to familiarize myself with the other songs. I mean, I've been listening to them, but I guess I'm just not quite there yet. So a few more bites of this. I think there's just one bite left of this. It's a pretty big bite. Maybe I'll just have half, I'll try to have a small bite. Yeah, that worked out. All right. One left of each now. I'm just gonna have a little bit more of these and then I'll finish the meat. It takes me a long time to eat these burgers and hot dogs for whatever reason. I think it's because of the veggies, but maybe it's also because of the meat. I don't know. I am looking forward to going back to the grocery store and trying to hunt down that cake again. I was so fond of that cake that I went on the company website last night. I think I was in bed. And so I typed in La Roca cakes. They had a bunch of different kinds of cakes. I don't know if I've noticed, I probably have noticed more of them. They had some more chocolate ones. There was one that I think I'd like to try. It was like a cookies and cream cheesecake. I don't know if that one's available at the grocery store or not, but there was also a chocolate fudge one that looks pretty, I'm sure it would be really good. They also have like I think a regular, or no, it was like a cherry cheesecake. Yeah. All right, no more cucumber. Finished off the cucumbers. All right, burger's done. Now one more bite of the hot dog. Oh yeah. Oh, all right, 1 day left of this stuff. It's gonna be another sad day, but it won't be too sad. All right, so I got 3 of these left, carrots. So I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna save that for when the video's over, and I'll just finish them then. Okay, so once again, I'm gonna go grab my stuff and prepare myself for dessert. All right, so I'm gonna have to wash my hands again. I'm really happy with how that hamburger and hot dog has turned out. I got the cooking down, just like I said yesterday. The first day was chaotic and messy. Second day I got more into a groove, and today was just, I know exactly what I'm doing. So I got it down. And then tomorrow's the last day. Okay, so there, my hands are clean. I gotta wipe my face. I also have to shave. I'm gonna shave my head and my face. Tomorrow, I believe tomorrow. So tomorrow I'm gonna look super fancy. All right, so let's rinse off. Actually, I don't have to rinse off my plate because I'm not using this plate. What I do need is some milk. Yeah, you know what's about to happen. You know what milk means. Milk means chocolate. Just not sure how much to pour. Sure, how about that? I think the song just ended, so it started over. Okay, now, so I still have like 3 different desserts, new desserts. So I might have multiple ones tonight. It depends on how I feel after this. So here's the milk. Here's my little plate. And here's what we have. So this is a, what is it called? The Killer Brownie Company. It's a triple chocolate brownie. It says Killer Brownie. Triple chocolate brownie. I've talked about this in multiple videos. That this is what I've seen in the grocery store. And so it's got, it's a brownie. It also has chocolate chips. But it also has, in the middle, there's some caramel. So very similar ingredients to yesterday. We had a brownie yesterday. We had caramel. We had chocolate. So similar. There's a lot of similarities here. Now, I'm not sure why they call it the Killer Brownie. killer chocolate brownie, but I have an idea. I have a theory. Maybe because of how much bad stuff is in it. Because so it's split up into 8 chunks. I don't know if you can notice that on the video. And the nutritional facts are for 1 chunk. But this is very small. One of these chunks is extremely small. Now, this does have some weight to it. It does say 396 grams. But you can, lifting this up, it has some weight to it. And so I did the math, and I was planning on eating half of this. And so if I eat half of this, it's not quite as extreme as the cheesecake. But honestly, it's shockingly not much different as well. Shocking, especially in the sugar department. The sugar-wise, it's almost the same as having half of that cheesecake. Half of this is almost the same as half of the cheesecake. That seems crazy to me, considering how small this is. I'm trying to open this, and it's just not making it easy on me. I guess I just have to rip off the wrapper, the label, I guess. Normally these things just tear off, but this came right off. So I'm just gonna now I sort of hid the brownie, so that was kind of stupid of me. Okay, first of all, we have to do the smell test. First of all, I will put it up to the camera to give you an inside look. Oh my God, it looks really good on the camera, doesn't it? That looks so good. I haven't smelled it yet. Oh yeah, it smells really good. So one thing I noticed is this, I think it's the smell of the chocolate chips. So it says extra Belgian chocolate chips folded into this decadent dessert with a layer of velvety caramel in the center to make any sweet tooth sing. So this is gonna eat out. I just said eat out. This is gonna eat out your teeth. Eat away at your teeth. I didn't mean eat out. I apologize. I was gonna say something though, but yeah. They have, I think, multiple different versions of this brownie. They also have one of these that doesn't have the chocolate chips. I don't know what it's called. Obviously, it's not a triple chocolate brownie, if that's the case. They also have like a blonde brownie. So it's not white, but it's like yellow. It's not chocolatey. And I think they have another kind, but I forget what it's called. Obviously, I'm a chocoholic, so I'm gonna go for the chocolate brownie. Now, I don't know if I should have brought cutlery or if I'm just going to use my hands. I don't want to use my hands. I'll go get some cutlery. So give me a minute here. Just going to go get some cutlery. Oh. Okay. But considering how small this brownie is, I wasn't sure if it was going to be enough, especially considering I was eating half of a cake, half of a cheesecake the past 2 nights. So what do I do here? Let's just, like, what's going on here? Can I cut through it or what? It cuts very smoothly, so I've got high hopes for the taste on this one. How's about that? How's about those apples? And there's the cross section right there. It's a nice shot of the cross section, I think. So I'm not eating more than half of it tonight because I want to have the rest for tomorrow. However, I might dip into some to some other dessert items. I might, but I might not. It depends on how I feel after this. And I'm not sure if I'm going to nuke this or not. Okay. All right, so far so good. So for these, I might just use my fingers. Maybe, no, I'll keep using knife and fork just to make it easier. I'll just use a fork so that way I can have my left hand arming the milk. All right. Okay, so I'll start with this one. That way I'll also be reminded of the cheesecake, and it'd be like I'm eating the cheesecake again. Oh yeah. That's tasty. I'm also going to, I'll check. Next time I go to the grocery store, I'll also check, see if they have the other version of the brownie. Because I just want to compare the nutritional facts, see how much the chocolate chips make a difference. I'm also curious how much the caramel makes a difference too. And I was also thinking, if I can get another one of those chocolate brownie cheesecakes with caramel, I was thinking of trying to sort of take off as much caramel as possible. I did mention that I thought there was too much caramel initially, but then I ate it and it was amazing. It tasted awesome. But I'm just curious, if I take off a whole bunch of caramel, will that lower, I'm assuming it'll lower the sugar content quite a bit, but so that's what I was thinking about doing. If I can get the cake. I'm really hyping up this second cake, but it might not even be available there, so I don't want to get my hopes up too much. Oh yeah. This is definitely good. I am going to nuke it. I'm just going to finish this first piece. Maybe I'll do 2 pieces without nuking, and then I'll nuke the last 2. Very decadent. You can really taste the chocolate chips. I feel like Belgian chocolate just has a distinctive flavor. Distinct or distinctive? What is the proper grammar here? And it tastes good. It's not quite as good as the cheesecake, but it's still really good. Oh man. Yeah, one of my criticisms with, when I make cookies all the time. One of my criticisms of chocolate chips is, after they come out of the oven, they're nice and soft, but then you go to eat them the next day, the cookies, and the chocolate chips are hard again. So that's why I started melting the chocolate chips into the batter. And so that's what I'm noticing with this. It is a nice texture, but I think I try to avoid that texture, the hard chocolate chip texture, not just chocolate chips, but, biting into chocolate in general because of my teeth. I don't have the best teeth. Okay, so this looks like a biggie. All right, well, I'll just have the biggie then. Or do I just stick it in the microwave right now? I'm going to stick it in the microwave right now. The question is, how long do I put it in for? I'll try 20 seconds. These are very dense, by the way. That's probably why they're so heavy. What did I say? 20 seconds? "20 seconds it is. 12, 11, 10. I won't count every number. Oh my God. They definitely changed. It's melted. You see this? The caramel all melted out of it. I probably shouldn't have done that. I'm sure it'll taste good, but it's a real mess now. Okay. Well, oh yeah, it's definitely too soft now. That was stupid of me. I didn't think it would melt that like that. Oh man. It tastes amazing. Holy cow. The chocolate too. Oh, you can't really see. Specifically right here. Like right here, the chocolate on the inside, it's so melty now. Oh man. Yeah, so I'm not having any more. So tomorrow when I go to eat those, I think I am going to nuke them, but not 20 seconds. Or honestly, I'll probably just do it for 10 and see if that makes a difference. Oh my God. It definitely tastes good. Holy cow. I do prefer the taste. However, it's very, very liquidy now. So if I can meet somewhere in the middle, I'm shocked by how much it melted in that time span. Oh my God. Yeah, so the tops sort of, the caramel I guess it's the caramel. The caramel really melted. And then so I guess it's in two halves. There's a bottom half and a top half of the brownie. And in the middle, there's the caramel layer. So the top halves started to shift. And that's why you see so much caramel, because the top halves were shifting off of the bottom halves. It tastes way better now. Yes, it does taste way better. It tasted good before, but it tastes even better now. Oh my God. That is just so good. Holy cow. Nuking just solves everything. So how do I do this? How should I eat this? Yeah, this is just like liquid sugar. Oh my God. Yeah, so tomorrow I'm going to do 10 seconds. And we'll see how good that tastes. So by the way, this was $7.99. The brown, I don't know if it was, I guess the price wasn't on it, but it cost $7.99. So once again, probably a ripoff. If, you know, just one of those squares is supposed to be a serving size, a serving. So, but, you know, like I said earlier, money's no object in these videos. So I'm glad I bought it. Yeah, like I could eat the rest of that, but that's way too much sugar. Like, I mean, there are 22 grams of sugar for one of those squares. So that's almost, I guess that's, is that 96? No, it's 92. 92? No. What is my math? 22? 88? Can I not do math? So yeah, 88 grams of sugar. Just for this little plate. Like, that seems crazy to me. Okay. Left a mess on the plate. Well, that was really good. So I just have to perfect the cooking time, the microwave time, and then it'll be the perfect dessert. So that was really small. I think I am going to dig into my other desserts. So I think I have to wash my plate. So give me a second here. I just have to wash my plate, and I'll get something else. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll grab both of them, and we'll have a little bit of a dessert feast. I shouldn't have too much though, because I've already eaten a lot. I just have to rinse off my cutlery and my plate. And my plate. I know I said that already. Okay. So everything else is right here. So let's bring her over. So I guess the surprise is being spoiled. Okay, here we have it. So another thing I have is some blueberry streusel mini muffins. Blueberry streusel mini muffins. So they look really good. Streusel, I think I like that. I'm pretty sure I do. I'm pretty sure I know what it means. I love blueberries, so that sounded like a good idea. And this one's just very basic. It's just some Longo's chocolate chip cookies. They do look very good. They're small. One of these cookies has 6 grams of sugar. That seemed crazy to me because they're very small. But I'll have at least one cookie, and I'll have at least one mini muffin right now. I don't want to have too much, but I do want something extra. Especially after eating that cake, I think it's thrown off my expectations, my dessert expectations. Come on, give it to me. Okay, let's do a smell. Smell good. No chocolate in these. Surprise, surprise. Okay, and let's open these. I have to make it so friggin' hard. I just want to eat the friggin' cookies, man. Oh my God. I need a knife or something. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's get, I'm not sure if I'm going to nuke these either. I don't know if I mentioned that, but let me smell the cookies as well. Yeah, they smell good. Smell like chocolate chip cookies. Now, while I do eat cookies every day, not lately, but I normally eat my cookies every day, I never have chocolate chip cookies. Like just plain chocolate chip cookies. All mine are like chocolate, triple chocolate. So there's one cookie. I should probably have two. And then I should probably have two of these as well. Right? Is that what I'm saying? I think that's what I'm saying. All right. Let's take off the wrapper. Yeah, I guess this plate is a little small for this. Pardon my saliva. Okay, so I guess I'll try the mini muffin first. It's nice and blue in the middle. Yeah, it tastes good. Yeah, I should definitely nuke those. I'm not going to do it right now. I'm just sort of doing some recon, some taste testing to see what I should do for tomorrow. Now these are soft. Tastes very good. I don't think I did a close-up of the cookie. But yeah, these are soft. So I don't even have to nuke the cookies. But I think I should nuke the muffins. So tomorrow I'll probably, depending on how I feel tonight and tomorrow, probably do the same thing. Have the brownie, have two muffins, and some cookies. Then the day after, it's going to be back to my chicken and fried potatoes and mixed vegetables meal. And then I think we're just down to the mini muffins and the cookies. And so I'll probably do maybe 2 or 3 episodes of that. And then I'm going on break. I'm going on hiatus while I prepare myself to go into town and grab the final batches of food for these videos. I was thinking about that today, and I think I changed my mind of what I'm going to do, because I wanted to make a video on location, and I had a genius idea, so that I'm going to keep secret. So looking forward to doing that. So let's have the last two items here. I can taste blueberries a little bit. I was hoping the muffins would be a little more moist. Because with the streusel, I was thinking it was going to be sort of, very sweet on the top, but that should fix itself when I nuke them in the microwave tomorrow. I might not even nuke them in the microwave tomorrow because we also have the brownies, but the day after. Ha. Oh man. What a meal. What a meal. Burger, hot dog, cucumbers, carrots, a killer brownie, some mini muffins, and some chocolate chip cookies. How's about them apples? All right, well, I think that's going to be it. I got some cleanup to do. I'm feeling great. I feel a little full. Probably going to gain a little bit of weight. But it's all for a good cause. And the cause is my enjoyment. Enjoyment. I think that's what I said. This is the longest video yet. 53 minutes. Wow. Okay, anyway, I will see you tomorrow. Get psyched for tomorrow's episode.